everybody. I did go to the yarn store today. Hobby Lobby was closed. I forgot that they're closed on Sunday. But I did go to Michael's and I got 2 of these. This is the gold for the trim. Now, there is somebody out there who just got a whole bunch of yarn, wants to know about hooks and things like that. So I'm going to zoom in on this for anybody who does need to know. Is that right side up? Oh, it's upside down. Let's get it upside down. I might be using this to make the little shoes. See, it tells you it's a lightweight, size 3. There's the knitting needle, the crochet hook. It says G. For knitting needles, you would use a size 6. See, 4 millimeter. So let's show you what that means. If you look at your hook, do I have it right side up? Okay, let's get it in focus. Okay, come on, focus, focus. There we go. You'll see it says H8, 5 millimeters. Now that would basically mean with this, you might, if you're doing, let's say, a chain and you're going to pick up the stitches to knit with, you would use a size 8 knitting needle with it. Now, not all of them have this kind of information on it, but it's 5 millimeters. Now, this is a little tool I have for my double-pointed needles mostly. See, it says 8, 5 millimeters. That's what that means. And what I do with this tool is, see if I can find a size 8 hook. Needle. Let's see if I show you that. We put it through size 9. It's awfully loose. It's hard to do with one hand, but that's size 7. And this would go through just snugly. Now we know that this is a size 8 double-pointed needle. Most of the regular knitting needles that have the tip on the end, the size will be on the tip. But for double-pointed needles, this is a very handy tool. It's got a little ruler, too, in case you want to measure. But this is one of the most valuable tools I've had for double-pointed needles. Okay, let's put that down. Now, as for sizes, take this package. This is the glitter yarn I used to make the hat with. Now, you see, this is a medium, size 4. Now, this one recommends a K hook, or 10.5. That's what I don't understand, is that some of them are like this, and it'll say 9 US knitting needle. This would be a gauge if you did 10 by 10 knitting with the 5.5 millimeter. That's a 9 US. It says 16 stitches across and do 22 rows. Here it says do 14 single crochet and at 14 rows, and you'll have 4 inches by 4 inch square. And this one as well. But these are all your instructions. 86 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that means. We don't iron it. You see it says here too, machine wash and dry. And I don't know what the P means, but I do know that this means you don't use an iron on this. Now this one's 99% acrylic, 1% of the fibers. That's because it's a glitter yarn. You can see the glitter in there. Oh, so that is how you would judge your sizes. Now, sometimes if you want to make something tight, you would definitely size down and use a size, let's say H, if you want it a little tighter. Or if you want to do something loose for some reason, you would go a size or 2 up with the hook. But that's all that means. But you check this out, and this is what it recommends. Now, as for me, I would definitely use an I hook. In fact, I used a size 8. I used the 5 millimeter because when I knit the hat, do I have the hat still? Yes, I do. I didn't put it away yet. I made this with size 8 needles, and if you ask me, I think it came out just perfect, even with the size 8 needles. Here we go. It's my little Santa Claus hat. Now, while I was out today, something else happened. It's crazy. You know how usually if there's the Goodwill, the thrift store around, you have to stop. If you're in the neighborhood, you have to stop. I thought I'll just go look around. I'm looking for a DVD, a particular DVD. And what happened? On the way to the DVDs, I saw the saddest of saddest little faces, and I wanted to cry. She actually looks like she's crying. Her price was $3. Look at her. I know the light stinks in here, but the beauty that I see in her, it's just, I mean, she's covered in dust. She's a My Twin doll, and she does still have she has her little t-shirt and her panties. I think this is her dress, but the elastic is, oh, let's show you the elastic. It's shot. I'll see if I could zoom in and show you the poor little dear. That is all dust. She's got dust in the corner of her mouth, dust in her eyes, dust bunnies in her ears. This, like right here, all dust. I wanted to cry when I saw this. I said, I have got to rescue her. And I did pull out my yarn that I want to use for the pink dress. It's right there. We're working on it. But I did come across a lot of autumn colors like golds and yellows. What would you think of a yellow dress for her? This poor little angel. She is a mess. So we're going to clean her up. And we're going to fix this hair. And we're going to make her look gorgeous. The nightgown, I think we can save it. It's just the elastic, but I said I wasn't going to buy any more dolls, but she just cried out to me in her pain. And I just had to buy her. And she is beautiful. I don't know what year she's from, but she is a tall girl. She is, I'd say, about 25 inches tall. A little more than 2 feet. And she is such a beauty. She is going to look gorgeous when I'm done with her, but she has got real eyelashes. So I'm going to get the Q-tips out, and I'm definitely going to be very gentle washing those eyelashes. She's even got, like, cakes. It looks like someone tried to clean her eyes with water. And what they did was cake the dust all around her eyelids. She definitely needs a nice soap and water, gentle wash. But we got to get them. It's not the first time I had to dig dust bunnies out of a doll's ears. But she has got a few marks on her. I'm going to try to clean her up. I got to get the little bathtub out and put her in the bathtub and clean her up. Oh, and as for the dress, I am working on it. Where's the hook? It was in, here we go. I've been picking it up, working on it. I got back from the store and I had such a headache I had to take a nap. But we did get a few rows put on there, so I did dig out the yarn I need. We found the green. There's the other gold. And that's one color maybe for the roses. And as for the shoes, I might use this, the Kobu, to make the actual shoe part, but I want to put little roses on them. So there's the red and there's the green. So I did pull everything out. There's the goldy color for the other rose. The roses were all different colors, so I got more pink in there. I got to see what we're going to do. But we got plenty of green for the headband, and we're on our way with that. But I want to do a separate video on the sleeves. I'm almost glad I forgot to tell you how I did the sleeves, because I think it deserves a video of its own. All right, everybody. Have a good night.